In this video, I'm going to show you how to play the song Fight My Battles or Surrounded. In Spanish, it's called Real Diablo. So the first part we're going to talk about is the intro. So let me open that up here. The intro starts on a C, so we have our C chord. Let's go over these chords quick. We have our C chord, so C. Then we have a G. So C is C, G in the left hand, C, E, G the right hand. G is G, D the left hand, G, B, D the right hand. D, we have our D, A, and D, F sharp, A. And then E minor. We have two versions of E minor. We have an E minor 7 and regular E minor. We have E minor 7 is B, or E, B. That's the same on both for the left hand. And then right hand for E minor 7 is D, E, and G. Okay. For regular E minor, just regular E minor, it's like this. No changes to the left hand, but the right hand is E, G, B. Okay. So those are those chords. Let's see. We have our G over B. So G, normal G. We have the notes G, B, D, right? We want to start on B, this one. So we're going to take this G, put it up here. Now we have a G over B. It's like a fraction. So we're going to play it with two hands. We have a G, G, and what am I saying? A B and a G, and then a B, D, G. Okay? And let's see. Is there anything else? Well, if there's something else, I'm going to have to show you later. But I'm also going to show you some special chords. So I'm just going to add some notes to these chords that we already have. If you think the C is too easy, let's add a D to the right hand. So it adds a little more color. We have a C, G, C. You can just look at it. So this is normal C. We're adding a D. We can do the same thing on a G. Okay, we can just add an A in there. Okay. We're gonna leave the D alone. The G over B can be changed though. Okay, so we have this G over B is normally like this. We're gonna keep that D, but we're gonna change this B to an A. So it ends up being left hand B, G, A, D. Okay. If you feel like that's easy enough, then go ahead and do those. Those are a little more fun because they sound better. But otherwise, let's get started with the intro. So the intro, we have C, G, D, E minor. So C, 2, 3. We have our. Hold on, let me pull that up. So we have C, 2, 3, G for one beat. So 1, 2, 3, 1. That's kind of our pattern. D, 2, 3, E minor for 1. And then you start over. So 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, we are actually gonna have a piano solo in this one, in the intro. So if someone can learn that, that'd be appreciated, and then we can add that to our intro. And it would sound like this if we have everything. And I'll teach you that later on in the video, that part, okay? So let's see. We have the same chord progression in the verse, except we change out the E minor for an E minor 7. So I think I wasn't showing you my fingers this whole time. So we have C. Let's go to the verse now. So it's the same as pretty much the same as the verse. The verse and the intro are almost the same. So let's take a look. C, 2, 3, G, D, 2, 3, E minor 7. Okay. 2, 3, G. And then I think there's sometimes that it switches around. So the beats change a little bit sometimes in the verse. So yeah, actually it's the same. It's the intro and the verse they're actually the same beats, if you want to call it that. 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. You do that 3 or 4 times, and then we go to the pre-chorus. Pre-chorus, we have our G over B. I'm playing the special one. This is the regular one. So this part's pretty easy too. We have 1, 2, 2 beats, C for 2 beats, D for 2 beats, E minor 7 for 2 beats. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Second time, it's a little different. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we just do D. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. No E minor the second time. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So pretty much just erase that E minor. And let me show you the page really quick. So here's the page. We have our G over B, and you can kind of see where that D takes the place of the E minor 7, just to let you know that you hold it through. Okay. So let me play that through all the way. Okay, that's kind of how it sounds. And then the next part after that is the chorus. The chorus is kind of the same deal. Everything's 2 beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then the D also holds for 4 beats the next time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let me show you my fingers. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, D, 2, E minor, 2, G, 2, C, 2, hold the D, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then after that it goes right into the verse 2, which we don't have to worry about because it's the same as verse 1. Okay. The next part that I'm going to go over is the bridge, the puente. So the first chord, G over B. It's the same thing, okay? So just 2 beats for each thing. 2 beats for each chord. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And really there should be no excuse to not do special chords unless you're really struggling with the normal ones, okay? Because it's a pretty easy song, okay? We have, let's do the special chords this time. And then we have, after that, we have a chorus 2, okay? And, hold on, I just realized the special chords. I'll play it one more time. Okay, that's the bridge, puente. And then the next part is a chorus 2. So we have, así peleo mis batallas. So what we're going to do, we're actually adding a chord here. Okay, let me, I'll pull that up here. So we have 2 G's. The second one, we're going to do a G sus4. Jesus, okay? Now what we're going to do in this part, to make it a little more interesting, is we're going to build up, okay? The first time, we're just going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, my right hand's doing things. Left hand stays still. So practice this. Right hand moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. While the right hand just stays. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we switch to our G sus4. Okay, G sus4. You just switch to. You switch the middle note with a C. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Así peleo mis batallas. Así peleo mis batallas. Okay. And then let's see. We have. So then we keep building up. So after a while, then you add some more on the left hand. Okay. 2, 3, 4. So 2 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last time we're gonna add everything. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So just kind of build up. Start small. The right hand. Let's have the right hand do things the whole time. It does like kind of a lot the whole time. Left hand is kind of what makes it sound a little more reserved. Okay. And then the last part we have is our tag. Okay. And this part's actually exactly the same as the puente. So we're not going to spend too much time on it. Where it goes like this. And you just do that a bunch of times, okay? But other than that, that's all I have for this part. So let's see. I'm gonna go through. No, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing. Because I think it's pretty repetitive. But what I will do is I'm gonna show you how to play the solo now. Okay, it's really the intro. So it's kind of like a G chord, right? We have this G, G, B, D, right? That's our notes that make a G chord. We're just reordering it. D, G, B. Na, 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 na. D, B, G, A. You could block it up if you want. And I would do these fingers. We have 1, 4, 2, 3. Then you do it again. 1, 4, 2, 3. But then we add a D on finger 5. That's why we didn't use finger 5. Na, 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 na. And you can even hold your pedal for this, okay? So I'll hold it the whole time and see how it sounds. D. Okay. I'll do it again, one really slow. Okay. Now I'm going to add the chords in the left hand so you can kind of hear how it goes. And I'm going to start slow and then I'll speed up a little bit, okay? Here's slow. Okay. Here's a little faster. Then you go to the verse. Okay, anyway, that's all I have for this one. If someone can learn that solo, that would be great. Otherwise, the song's pretty simple, right? Although there's not anything that's too hard. That intro is probably the hardest part if you want to learn that. Okay, and other than that, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll see you in the next video, okay?